Over the past couple of months, Punch of TDE has been promoting this new venture, you can call it, or collective is probably a better way to put it. This collective is called A Room Full of Mirrors and includes Punch himself, as well as Daylyt, Ichiban Don, Lyric Michelle, Nick Grant, Earlee Riser, Jrias Law, and Hari. So far, this collective has already released one track titled Mirrors, as well as their latest track, RawaR, or RawaR. It's spelled out RAWAR, so it's kind of like a palindrome, you could say. But this track is dope, so we obviously have to go bar for bar and break down these lyrics. So first of all, the lyrics were not made available anywhere, so I had to go and transcribe it myself. So if I've gone wrong somewhere, please let me know, because I tried my best. But this track is really dope because basically what it is just all of them going back and forth and trading bars essentially. And it's one of those crew cuts that is just super hard. So we start off with Earlee Riser. Look what you heard, my guys are lethal, Warzone end, but this ain't peaceful. Namaste, you make you eagles. Swear to God this shit illegal. Now hold up. This is a really solid intro to the track because he's like basically just saying, yo, fuck everything you heard. This is what's happening now. Like, this war zone, this war may end, but what's happening right now is not peaceful. Like, there's no peace in this. And he says, Namaste, we make you eagles. Like, he's saying Namaste as like the greeting in Hindi. And basically in the sense that like, yo, I'm saying goodbye because now you an eagle, you flying like a bird. And this shit is illegal because either what they're saying, because it's just hard, or the stuff that's actually happening that they're doing. Who knows? This goes right into Jrias Law. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's mijo. I'm a talking, walking kilo. Snort some blow. Go blow your nose. Oh, that boy cold. It's below zero. Just another solid intro. Like, yo, there you go. Like, as if someone's watching. Like, oh shit. Yeah, that's what's up. He's a talking, walking kilo. Like, what he's saying is heavy. Like, I mean, also kilo, like the drugs. Snort some blow, go blow your nose. When you do that, your nose may be runny. But also, he's so cold. What he's saying, his bars, they're just so cold. It's below zero, which also would typically make your nose runny. Then we have Punch. Big Punchino and his people hopping out the Ford Regal, Desert Eagle to your Pico, easy money, free throw. Big Punchino himself and his people, everyone involved in A Room Full of Mirrors, they're all hopping out the four-door Regal, which, to be fair, there's a lot of people, so I don't know how you all fit in a four-door Regal, but sure. But they all hop out the four-door Regal, and they got the Desert Eagle to your Pico, like your peak, your head. So, you done. And this is an easy money free throw. Easy money sniper, I believe, is Kevin Durant's handle still, so maybe that's what he's referencing. But also, you know, what they've just done was easy money. Like, if this was a hit that they were getting paid for, like, shit, that was easy. We just jumped out the Regal and put a gun to your head. Then goes into Jrias. Make sure you keep close, bet not speak code. Make a peep and you die a snitch. We come in peace, peep out the mold and make a peephole through your chest. Keep close, but don't speak code. Following the line, like, make a peep, you die a snitch. What I'm understanding from that is, if you're running with them, keep close. But don't speak code around people who don't need to know what the code is. Because if you speak, you know, if you start speaking in code around others, you might be a snitch. They initially come in peace. Like, they're not necessarily going to go straight to violence. But if you are going to be a snitch and you, like, these people that you snitch to somehow get a peep at the mold, they're going to make a peephole through your chest. Like, they're gonna shoot you through your chest. Back to Punch. Wearing a P code over the vest. Most of the heroes more or less talk to them people. They confess the G code is in distress. He's wearing a P code over the vest, like a bulletproof vest. That's a reference to something that I can't remember now, but oftentimes you want to cover your vest. Like, you don't want people to know that you have a bulletproof vest. Just kind of let them get a false sense of security when they feel like they can start shooting off. And most of the heroes more or less maybe. So what I was going to say was, in movies, you see typically like captains or lieutenants of the police force wearing a pea coat over their bulletproof vest. Like, if it's in a situation where for some reason they're involved, like a hostage situation or whatever. That's why he's saying most of the heroes, more or less. A lot of people look up to police officers, even though, I mean, that's debatable nowadays. But also, he could just be talking about anyone wearing a pea coat over their vest. There we go. I was going to say, the pea coat over the vest reminds me of Omar from The Wire. Like when he was walking around with his shotgun trying to get revenge. This is a spoiler for season 1 of The Wire, which dropped 20 years ago. Talking to the people, most of them confess that the G code is in distress. Yeah, so the G code is, just the gangsta code. I should not elaborate on it, but, generally you want to keep things quiet, but people are now just kind of saying these things, so maybe that's where he's getting. Then we got a verse from Nick Grant. I run through these hoes like Emmett. I squeeze till the barrel whistle at you and your missus. We work in no slow one business, yeah. No GMOs or gimmicks. My flow like that dope, just mix it. Please don't make me show the straps like Urkel with both suspenders. He's basically saying he's running through everyone. Like, he's running through these hoes. I mean, it ain't nothing to him. But he's also going to squeeze till the barrel whistle at you and your missus. He's going to keep firing shots till it's, the bullets, like the barrel's going to be whistling. They're not going to slow down, and everything that they're doing is real. No GMOs, no gimmicks. GMOs being genetically modified organisms, which are like lab foods, you could say. Like, that's probably an easy way to put it. And he's just saying, like, don't make me show the straps, like suspender straps, but also like gun straps. Some people also have holsters that look like suspender straps, so maybe that's what he was talking about for a second. But he's making a reference to Urkel because Urkel wore suspenders. Back to Punch. Now y'all not familiar like Costa Nostra business, bruh. Professional corner benders, prepare for corner visits, prepare for warmer temperatures. Mix a guy, I'm a chemist, pricking our fingers, draw blood till you get the picture. Prepare for corner visits, prepare for warmer temperatures. Typically in the summer, that's when shit really starts popping off, unfortunately. People are outside more, people die more often, so that's why he's saying prepare for corner visits, because the warmer temperatures are coming. But maybe that's a hint at them dropping more stuff by summer or in the summer. Who knows? Pricking our fingers, draw blood till you get the picture. I don't know where he's going with that, though. You're drawing our blood till you get the picture. Like, you're literally drawing in blood, or you're drawing their blood, but like with pencils, maybe. Like, you're drawing out their blood to get a picture. I think it's something like that. This then goes into a chorus, but you could say, from Ichiban Don. And this is one that I was just completely unsure of what he was saying. So this is going to be as close as I could get. Shoot a hole through your dome like a peephole, amigo. Friends chop until we see you fly like an eagle. All my friends illegal. Get into the green like CeeLo. My Latinos call me Chico. I'm the goat dope Rico. Just kind of carrying on the same lines as earlier on. Like, they're going to shoot a hole through you like a peephole. And we're just going to keep firing until you fly like an eagle. Then Daylyt has a verse. We know thee the slaves of this picture. Drink pitchers of Kool-Aid. Who gave me these scriptures? Promises mama raised me Christian. We're the slaves of this picture. Black people were enslaved. We all are aware of this. But, I mean, kind of still are to some extent because of systemic racism. And then drinking pitchers of Kool-Aid. I think he's just bringing that up because of stereotypes. What Daylyt says here just kind of confuses me. I know there's more to it. But it just sounds like he's saying things. We get another verse from Jrias. K's raising for Crippen, went to school in the kitchen, caskets and suits and ties, LA's Unified School District. Seeing as he went to school in the kitchen, it's safe to assume that he was in the kitchen whipping up, and K's are from that. Caskets and suits and ties, LA Unified School District. He's probably seen people in school, like people he went to school with, die. Like, he had attended their funerals, seen caskets and suits and ties at a young age. I mean, another bit from Daylyt. Blue District, 2 District, nah, you restricted from thinking. No letting shit shy. Eyes closed, cats, permanent blinking. So Blue District is a Crip neighborhood. It's 2 District. I don't know where he's going with that. Now you're restricted from thinking. Something is stopping you from thinking, and your eyes are closed. Cats are permanently blinking. Like, if you're blinking quickly, it's going to look like your eyes are closed, but also you're not letting yourself see what's actually happening. You are restricted from thinking because your eyes are closed. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not looking outside of what you can, like, right in front of your face, basically. I think it's more of a, like, third eye sort of thing that he's talking about there. Another bit from Punch. Aura surgery leaking. His peak performance got the infirmary reaching mass capacity. Blasphemy. Get it jumping like a deacon. Aura surgery leaking? Or our resurgency leaking? I wasn't too sure on that either. If it's aura surgery, I mean, that kind of plays into what Daylyt just said. It's a sort of third eye sort of thing, like being able to see your other people's auras, but also see through the bullshit. Its peak performance got the infirmary reaching mass capacity. Blasphemy. Playing on them literally killing people with their bars, but also guns. What they're doing with these lyrics is putting people in the infirmary. And now it's reaching mass capacity. Getting it jumping like a deacon, I mean, in some churches, the deacons be hyping people up. Like with church songs. Nick Grant's verse. The rose that grew from the cement, don't close the door, let a freakin'. The Benz is so big and sexy, I call that bitch Queen Latifah. He is the rose that grew from the cement. Don't close the door, let a freakin'. Like, that's straightforward. Like, don't, like, let him in. Let him into your life. Let's see what happens. And then he's just comparing a Benz to Queen Latifah. We get another bit from Daylyt. Can't creep in our sessions sleeping. Put beatings on them. We eat them. Heart beating strong as a torpedo seeking. Hunger no one is. One, you can't creep into their sessions. But two, you also can't just be in their sessions sleeping. You have to actually be paying attention to what's happening. Because if you've watched any of their vlogs that they posted on their YouTube page, there's a lot of other things that they talk about in these sessions. So if you're sleeping, you're going to be missing out on stuff. But also, he's going to be beating y'all. Like, you guys are going to get beat up if you're in their sessions sleeping or just creeping into it. Then back to the chorus from Ichiban Don, which is the same as before. And then we get a bit of an outro verse from both Punch and Daylyt. We ain't done. We form like Voltron. So calm. Army like so calm. I'm so Saddam, so Nagasaki with the flow. Hiroshima bomb. Arm, leg, arm, head. Gone. This is basically telling you this is only the beginning. They ain't done. They're going to form like Voltron. They all form together to form a room full of mirrors. And then they're so calm. Army like so calm. Like the Marines. And then he's so Nagasaki with the flow. Hiroshima bomb. He's so explosive. He's comparing himself to a nuke, essentially. Overall, this song was insane. My God. These are all basically just top-tier lyricists, and we should expect nothing but the best from them. Like, it's so good. The video itself was pretty dope too, and it actually added a lot to the song for me, at least, because the video is basically them, like, the camera just kind of shifts between each person rapping. It's done in a way that makes it really fun, for me at least. Like, at least that's how it felt. It's hard to explain. So this is one of those songs that's basically a crew cut, and they're basically just dropping 4 bars a piece on average, and they're just going back and forth. They're trading bars between each other, almost like it's a cipher. This is definitely a reference to the Ab Soul song, or at least that's how I feel. The Raw backwards, which is war, if you say raw backwards. Because, I mean, the title of the song is RawaR or RawaR. I think that was intentional, though. Like, naming it that, and then having it be a crew cut in this way, and then having the video be done the way it is. Because it's a little disorienting. Like, you're basically getting attacked from every direction. If we're to assume that they're going with a palindrome sort of thing, this is Raw and it's war. They're probably gearing up for an album. I have no idea because nothing's been really said yet. This is kind of one of those projects that you kind of you expect to be coming, but you don't really know for sure. Like, it can take however long it does, and I'll be fine with it because I know it's going to be dope. But I also want it soon. It's interesting because it didn't have a verse from every member, but that's pretty common with these sort of collective albums. Not everyone's going to be on every track. We didn't get a verse from Lyric Michelle, and we only got 1 verse from Earlee Riser. And Ichiban Don's chorus, I guess you could consider a verse, but I wish we had heard from him as well. If they are gearing up for an album with this song, I could see it being an intro song, because, like I said, it hits you from every angle, but also, like, it's preparing you, it sounds like, for what's to come. Although the track Mirrors could probably be a good intro as well, or maybe an outro. I could see that actually being an outro, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this track, and if I missed anything or misinterpreted anything with these lyrics, because that is very likely. That's always going to be the case, especially this time around because I had to do my best to transcribe these lyrics myself. So let me know if I even just messed that up too, because like I said, totally possible. Also remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content and breakdowns like this. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.